Hi guys, Squirrel here, back with another OMSI video. If you remember the last one, I drove the GU240 M18 and I said to you that this bus that you see in front of you, this is the NG235 M18. This is the bus that replaced it. This is the modern one. This is what they call a low-floor bendy bus. The first articulated low-floor bendy bus that Vienna had. The engine is actually at the back in this one, right here. This is the drive axle. It has 4 doors, just like the other one. Only has a 235 brake engine, 235 brake horsepower engine, unlike the previous model, which had 240, which is pretty interesting. Although this is a lot more kind of emissions friendly and that kind of thing. It is a kneeling bus, as I said. It has a wheelchair ramp, that kind of stuff. Much more modern bus throughout. It has, you know, automated display and all that kind of thing. Let's get this thing started up, which I shall do. Let me just check the window. Got live weather turned on. It's 15 degrees outside. Let's get rid of the wheel. And make sure the parking brake's turned on. And we should get the ignition fired up. Like so. Lovely. Currently kneeling, that's fine. The pressure lights need to come back up first. So while it's busy pressurizing and warming up, we'll set the aircon up here. Actually, there's a button we can use there to warm the engine up quickly. We'll set the aircon onto medium. Put the temperature up a bit. I've got live weather turned on. It's quite a pleasant evening. We're doing the evening run tonight. Current time is 18:33, which I think this thing has a clock somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I think it's there. It's on here. 18:33 right there. So let's turn that on. Let's bring up the routing, and I think we should have an 1842 out of Kagraner Platz, which is where we are right now. That's going to go down to Hausfeldstrasse, due to arrive 1856. First stop, Kagraner Platz. Click OK on that. Displace the bus, and we are on 23A, and our destination is, let's see if we can find it, Hausfeldstrasse, which is there. Let's go on the outside. There we go. That thing starts to operate automatically. Hausfeldstrasse, brilliant. Got a bus behind us, which we're kind of blocking the way for now. I think maybe we need to pull here. I'm not sure if pull there or here. Let me just actually look a quick outside view. Oh no, maybe this is where we go. Maybe this is our starting point. He's actually an earlier bus, which I'm blocking. Oh well, never mind. GG him. Let's just turn track IR off 1 second. Let's put some lights on. I have been through these controls in a previous video, so I won't go through them again. But briefly, we need to have the lights on. We'll put the full lights on this time. Internal, and that one we don't need to have that one on. We don't need to worry about the fans so much. This is the usual, you know, kneeling operation, all that kind of thing. Doesn't really change. Now, over here, this is the thing we have to get right. So, we had to punch in the Ziel, and the Ziel, which is the destination, is Hausfeldstrasse, which should be number 1. So, if we punch in number 1, click enter. Hopefully, that'll now say Kagraner Platz. Oh, Ziel is falsch. So, in that case, let's get this right. Ziel is 1, comma, and then back here is Kagraner Platz is 2. Yeah, Kagraner Platz. Okay, so it thinks we're going to Hausfeldstrasse, then back to Kagraner Platz. Put the answering machine on. Well, it's actually the annunciator, but I like to call it the answering machine. Didn't even punch that in because I'm a noob. Minus 6.5 minutes before we need to go. That should give the bus time to warm up. Let's just check the lights here. Temperatures are okay. Pressure is okay. Plenty of fuel. Nothing lit up that shouldn't be lit up. That's good. Yeah, the bus temperature's starting to rise. I could, of course, rev it a little bit to get it warmed up. We need to press that once. We're not going to need the sunline too much, so we'll just put it down a little bit, just to stop the street lights and that kind of thing. What does that say there now? That says Sonderwagens, that's not us. That could be the bus behind that I'm blocking. 23A to Neusling. That's not us either. Arrives in 7 minutes. So, hang on. Do we... I'm trying to work out if we start here or not. I think I'm going to move forward a little bit, actually. That's what I'm going to do. Let's get back in the bus, put the wheel back on for a second. Parking brake is set. Let's put it into drive. Let's just think, remember how to do this now. I think we're still kneeling, aren't we? Are we still kneeling? I think we are. Yep, that certainly looks like we're kneeling. So the kneeling button is, I think... can't remember if it's that one or that one. There we go. Kneeling is now off. Okay, so nobody wants to get on, that's fine. Let's move forward a little bit. Give that bus behind us a chance. Aha!
Tag.
Tag.
Guten Tag! Good morning. It's 4 minutes 4 to departure. Brilliant. Once I remembered the controls, we're all good. Hausfeldstrasse. That's it. We're pretty much done here. We've just got to wait for the allotted time now. Let's put the track hire back on. Let's make sure that's nice and centered. Zoom out a little bit. And yeah, we're done. We're just going to wait 3.9 minutes. We have some people on the bus. I presume we'll get more passengers over the next few minutes. But other than that, I shall see you in a few minutes. Okay, we are ready for departure. Minus 0.1 minute. Let's get ready to shut the doors. There we go. And we're off. Check the mirrors. All good. A much smoother, quieter bus, this one. Now, 23A Hausfeldstrasse is actually this way. Got to kind of loop back on ourselves. Down here.
Gasse. Umsteigen zur Linie 24A in Richtung Invalidensiedlung.
Invalidensiedlung, I know that. That is a destination I've heard of. But I don't know what else he said. Parking brake on. So we're watching that again. Which is about to change. I love the fact that it tells the driver that it's going to change. It's inherently useful. Still doesn't have an auto cancelling indicator. I'm beginning to think that's an OMSI thing. So live weather's turned on as before. It is about 6:43, so it is probably by the time we end this it'll be pretty dark, I think. However, I'm going to do my best not to be late this time. Actually arriving slightly early. Which means I'll have to space myself a little bit. Hello! Welcome to the bus. It's a pleasant 23 degrees in here. I love having the aircon, you know? You just need to set it and then you don't worry about it anymore. Put it down a touch. Come on. Okay, there's a door still open apparently. Is it that one? The front door? I shut that. The heck? Uh-oh. There's a motorcyclist down the side of me. I don't like that. That makes me feel a bit uneasy. I have to laugh at the motorcycles in this game. The way they lean. Like I've seen them go around roundabouts stupidly slowly and then leaning over. Which is a case of, yeah, you just fall off. 23A this way. And also they've got like these 4-stroke engines and they chuck out these plumes of smoke. A bit like a 2-stroke engine. Tag.
Tag.
Shut that. Bus is starting to fill up. It's not as busy as it was on the train station run that we did in the GU240. But for the time of day, it's kind of busy. You know, the last journey I did was like 6 in the morning. You'd kind of expect it to be commuter time. I did put full lights on, didn't I? Yeah. Kind of feels like the lights are not full. Horn works. Lol. I pressed the H key thinking that might be the headlight button. I can't remember what the key mapping is. Oh, good grief. Wow, the brakes are good on this. Oh look! A green Fiesta! Windmill? What does that say? Something Bloomin'? Why is there only one car on the road apart from me? This is pretty weird. Let's go, pal. Come on. .6 minutes late. Cool. Fully automatic doors there. OMV. I have never heard of OMV fuel station. Genuinely have no clue who they are.
Hier Strasse, Gewerbepark. Umsteigen zur Linie 27A.
27, 7, that's 7. 20 is that 20? I'm trying to remember now. 20, oh, I'm trying to remember my German lessons. No, 20's not 20. 20's 12, isn't it? That would be 19, 27, wouldn't it? Come on, shut the door. Man, I can't remember. I remember counting in German in the teens was a bit weird. I do remember that bit. I just can't remember the details. Hang on. That's bugging me now.
Umsteigen zur Linie 83A, zur Linie 95B in Richtung Erzherzog-Karl-Straße, S-Bahn und zur Linie 96B in Richtung Zielbauer Platz.
Okay. No idea what he said then. Absolutely no clue. He's probably saying that we're going to be late. That's probably what he was saying. 23A straight on. I tell you what, look at that sky. Little stars and stuff. It's really nice. I think the traffic lights take way too long. Have you noticed how the cars don't move until green as well? Like, they sit there motionless on amber. In the real world, as soon as amber goes, all the cars start going. Is anybody... yeah, stop request. Could have skipped that and clawed some time back then. There's quite a few people getting off, actually. A few doors just opened. Why is she stood there? Do you not think that was weird? Like, of all the places she could be right now, she chooses to stand right behind the driver. Like, I want to be a bus driver. Maybe if I stand here, I'll get a feeling for what it's like to be a bus driver. Nice bike, bro. I've never been a fan of the short, stubby exhausts on motorbikes. I used to have motorbikes, I used to have race cans like that. Like, stick up. The race can looks so much better than the horrible, stubby exhaust. Of course, the whole point of it is to reduce the mass that's outside. The centre of mass is like here, and the closer you bring the weight into the centre of mass, the better it handles. So, a lot of the reason for shortening that is to bring the mass back towards the centre. Just makes it more agile. But from a design perspective, I don't like it. I don't like the aesthetics of it.
Hier Stetten, Ort, Kurzstreckengrenze, umsteigen zur Linie 98A.
Plus, I used to like having Micron racing exhausts, which look really cool. Wow, it's going dark now, good grief. Okay, 2.4 minutes late. It's starting to edge away from me again. Ooh, cobbles. Come on the bus quickly, please. Everyone just peek round here. Hello! I can't see anybody. I hate the design. Nice timing. We got a clear run out with that. Interestingly enough, the frame rates seem better on this route in this bus than they did on the previous one. It's just a lot smoother. I don't know why. It could be the scenery. It's just more fluid, you know? Stop request. Hello, clone people. .6 minutes late. Ah! I want to get it to under 2 minutes if I can. But it just feels like if you've got to stop at every single station, it just feels like you're going to be another 20 seconds late on each one. And you can't stop it from running away. Well, that seems to have clawed it back a little bit. I'll shut that door now. It's like a timing thing. What I've worked out there is that if you wait, once the other doors start to close, if you press the 1 to shut the first door, this door, more or less it'll be timed just nicely so that it dings when all the doors shut. Whereas if you leave the door 1 open, it'll ding and then you can't go because you've got to close door 1. So if you kind of pay attention to what the other doors are doing, you can time it. Hang on, where are we going here? Going left. Whoa, you just wiped out a motorcyclist! Oh my god! He just drove straight through a motorcyclist on a zebra crossing. I can't imagine what you could do to get banned more from driving and put in jail. Yeah, so watch these doors. When one of that one, like that, I press door 1 now. And then, there you go. Done. Perfect. Once one of the doors starts to close, that's like a signal, a cue that the passengers are more or less finished. Why is the climate in the bus 27 degrees? What kind of aircon is this? It's way too warm. Bus is getting more popular. Let's cool it down a bit. Actually. They're my controls, aren't they? They're separate. Let's see if that brings the temperature down a bit. You want to be around 21, 22 really. Humidity 33% at 27 degrees. Good grief. That's like being in the tropics.
Am Heidjökull. Umsteigen zur Linie 96B in Richtung Neubreitenlee.
96. Is that 96? 96 sounds like 90. And 6 is 6, I think. Don't know why he's saying 96 if he is. It'd be so much easier to play OMSI if you learnt German, you know. Perfect. Also, you can hear the pneumatics of the bus, of the door. Like I could hear door 2 starting to close. So I pressed on door 1. Come on, pal. I don't need this in my life right now. What are you waiting for? Wow, the horn on this bus. Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't even believe he just did that. I could have wiped that guy's Citroen out. Which probably would have been a good thing. Kappa. Right, I'm following this guy. He's a maniac. Still 2.3 minutes late. That's pretty good, actually. Managed to hold it. Bit of an aggressive schedule, though. Like, if they just add an extra 1 or 2 minutes in there, you can actually give your passengers a nice, comfortable ride. Instead of throwing them around the roads. Okay. They didn't say very much. Yeah, I think the time in the doors like that definitely helps with your schedule. Or your schedule, or however you want to say it.
Hausfeldstrasse, S-Bahn, Endstation, umsteigen zur S-Bahn und zu den Zügen der ÖBB sowie zur Linie 97A. Bitte alle aufsteigen.
97. Maybe he's announcing the, Flipping heck, it's not like, jeez, you're complaining about that? And here we are back at the train station. Let's see if we can park up right over there without wiping everybody out. Yay! Every station on time. Woohoo! Much better. Much better. That was a good run. We arrived here on time. All the passengers can now get on the train, or wherever they're going to. Well, there you go. That was the NG235 M18. The 18-meter long articulated bus. That was 23A, which was Vienna 2. I think I said Vienna 1 in the last video, which was incorrect. It's Vienna 2 in Steam, this one. Not many routes, but the routes that you get are pretty nicely done. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please give me a like if you did. Until the next one, take care. Happy busting.